Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Nuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're gonna do this beautiful pattern for a net bag. Here it is. It looks like this. Here is the pattern, and for this one I've used this 4 mm of the hook. Here it is. It's a 4 mm of the hook, and the size of this bag is about 27 centimeters or 10.5 inches long, and it is about 10 inches or 27 centimeters wide. Now here I have this base as well. So this is the base of our bag, and if you will check on the base, it is about 10.5 inches or 27 centimeters, and it is about 1 inch or 3 centimeters wide. Here it is. So here it is. This is the measurements. So let's begin. So here it is. Just have your yarn and we will start with a slip knot. So just have a slip knot in here. And now we will chain up 47 here. 4, 7. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 43, 44, 45, 46 and 47. So here it is. I've got this 47 chains here. Now for our row number 1, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is. We're going to skip over this first chain. So just turn your work. This is the back side of my work, back side of this chains, and this is my first chain. So this is the back side of my first chain, and we will skip over this first chain and we will go to this second chain. Now here, insert your hook into the back side of this second chain, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Again, we will go to this next chain, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Again, we will go to this next chain, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Here it is, like this. And now we will have 1 single crochet into each chain, and by the end of this row number 1, we will have 46 single crochets. So here it is. Just keep on having 1 single crochet on each chain, and by the end you're going to have your 46 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you at the end. Here it is. 1 single crochet on each chain. And here it is. At the end of this row number 1, I got this 46 single crochets. Here it is. And this is my last single crochet here. And now for row number 2, we will chain up 1, we will turn our work, and here again we will have 1 single crochet on each stitch. So here it is. This is your chain 1. Skip this chain 1, go to this first single crochet, insert your hook into this first single crochet, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet here. Again, go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Now keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch for this row, and by the end of this row number 2, we will have 46 single crochets. And now we will repeat our row number 2 until our row number 5. So keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch until your row number 5. Remember, we are working on row number 2 here. So again, by the end of this row number 2, we will chain 1 and we will have 1 single crochet on each stitch, and we will go until our row number 5. So each row will have 46 single crochets, and I will meet you after my row number 5. And here it is. After my row number 5, my work looks like this, and this is gonna be the base of our bag. So we're gonna use this as the base of our bag. Now here, after this last stitch on this row number 5, I will simply turn my work. So turn your work and we will start working on this side of this base. So here it is. This is your last stitch, your stitch number 46 of your round number 5. And now we will go to this star in here. So if you can see this star in here, we will have our 1 single crochet on this star, on this space. And we will have our next single crochet on this space. And we will have 1 more single crochet on this star, and we will have last single crochet on this space in here. So here it is. We will go on this side and we will have 1 single crochet on each row. So here it is. We will go to this first star in here, just insert your hook. Remember, I'm not having any chain one or anything in here. Simply just finish up your work in here. This is your stitch number 46 of your row number 5, and insert your hook into this star here and grab a yarn. You're going to have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull a yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first single crochet. And now if you want, you can have a stitch marker here like this, because now onwards we will start working all the way around in here. So here it is, we have our this first single crochet. Now we will go to this next star, next space in here, insert your hook into this next space, grab a yarn and have your 1 single crochet here. Go to this next one and you're gonna find your this next star, next space in here, insert your hook, grab your yarn and have 1 single crochet. And now we will go to this next one and insert your hook into this next space, into this next star, grab a yarn and have your this 4th single crochet. And remember, we're going to have 4 single crochets here, and here it is, it looks like this. And now we will turn our work. So here it is, just turn your work, and now we will start working on our this foundation chains. So here it is, just have your this foundation chains here. And now I will hide my this end in along with my stitches as well. So here it is, I will simply go to this back loop of my this foundation chains. So here it is, this is my foundation chain. Now this is my chain number 1, here it is. And now I will not insert my hook like this, I will take the back loop of my this foundation chain. Here it is, like this. Insert your hook into the back loop of your this foundation chain here, and I will simply have my this loose end as well along with my this stitch. So just have your this loose end. If you want to hide your this end later on, you can do it later on as well. I'm just gonna do it along with my stitches. So here it is, just insert your hook into the back loop of your this first chain and grab a yarn. You're gonna have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's going to be your first single crochet. Or if you will count from here, you're going to have your this 5th single crochet. And now we will have 1 single crochet back loop only on each foundation chain here. So here it is, just insert your hook into this next chain, into the back loop of this next foundation chain, and grab a yarn and have your this 2nd single crochet. Again, we will go to this next chain, insert your hook into this next foundation chain, into the back loop of this next foundation chain, and grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Here it is, it looks like this. Now keep on having 1 back loop only single crochet into each foundation chain, and here it is, by the end you're gonna have your 46 single crochets only on this side. So only on this side you're gonna have your 46 single crochets. If you will count from here, from this first stitch, you're gonna have 50 single crochets. So if you're counting from this stitch, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and this is 7th, and if you keep on continue doing your stitch count, you're gonna have 50 single crochets. And if you're only counting on this foundation chains, we have 46 foundation chains, so you're gonna have only 46 stitches in here. So here it is, I'm just gonna meet you on my this last foundation chain. Keep on having 1 back loop only single crochet on your this foundation chains. And here it is, I'm right here, and I've got my this 1 single crochet back loop only on my this foundation chains, and in total I got my this 50 single crochet. And now we will turn our work. So here it is, just turn your work, and now we will again go to this first star here. So here it is, you got your this last stitch here, stitch number 50, and we will go to this star here, this space here. Insert your hook into this space here and grab yarn and have 1 single crochet here. We will go to this next star, next space, insert your hook, grab yarn and have this 2nd single crochet. Go to this next star, next space, and insert your hook and grab yarn and have this 3rd single crochet. And now we will go to this last space, last star, and insert your hook and grab yarn and have this 4th single crochet. So here it is, in total you got your this 54 single crochets. We add another 4 single crochets here on this side as well. So it's 1 2 3 and 4. And now again we will be here on our this row number 5, and here again we will have 1 single crochet back loop only on each stitch here. Now again we have 46 stitches here, so we will have 46 single crochets back loop only. So here it is, we will go to this first stitch. This is our first stitch. Insert your hook into the back loop of this first stitch, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Go to this next one, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Now keep on having 1 single crochet back loop only on each stitch on this row number 5, and by the end of this row all the way around we're going to have 100 stitches, 100. So here it is, you're going to add another 46 stitches here, all single crochets back loop only, and in total all the way around we will have 100 stitches, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. So keep on having one single crochet back loop only on this row number 5. And here it is. I finished this round number 1, and by the end of this round number 1, I got this 100 single crochets, 1 single crochet on each stitch, and I've gone all the way around in here. So here it is. This is the end of our first round for this back pattern. And now, so here it is. This is our last stitch. This is my last stitch, stitch number 100. And now I will simply take out this stitch marker, and I will insert my hook into this first stitch here like this, and will grab the yarn. I'm going to have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Now this is the first stitch of your round number 2, and here I will simply have this 1 stitch marker. Here it is, so that we will remember that this is our first stitch of our round number 2. And now for this round number 2, we will have 1 single crochet on each stitch, and we will go all the way around. So here it is. For our round number 2, we will have 100 single crochets, and remember we are working on a spiral way here right now. So for this round number 2, we will have this first stitch directly. We will not have any slip stitch or a chain one. We will straightway start working on our round number 2. And now we will repeat our round number 2 for our next round number 3 as well. So here it is. For this round number 2, have this first single crochet straightway, and now keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch and go all the way around. So it's 1, that's 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Now keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch all the way around, and by the end of this round number 2, we will have 100 single crochets here. And then for your round number 3, again we will repeat our round number 2. So straight away have this first single crochet on this first stitch of your round number 2, and keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch. And by the end of your round number 3, again you're going to have your 100 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you after my round number 3. So here it is. For your round number 2 and your round number 3, keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch, and for your both the rounds, round number 2 and round number 3, you're going to have your 100 single crochets, and I will meet you after my round number 3. And here it is. After my round number 3, it looks like this. Here it is, and this is my last stitch of my round number 3. Here it is. And now for our round number 4, we will take out our stitch marker, and now we will insert our hook into this first stitch. So insert your hook into this first stitch, grab your yarn and have a slip stitch here. So simply just pull your yarn or pull your loop through all of your loops and have your 1 slip stitch here. Remember, on our this round number 3, we will close our round with a slip stitch, and now here we will have a chain 1. So have a chain 1, have a slip stitch and a chain 1, and now we will again go to our this stitch number 1. Insert your hook into the stitch number 1 again like this, and grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet here like this. And now if you want, you can have a stitch marker here. Here it is. And now for first 2 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is. We got over this first single crochet. Go to this next one, insert your hook, grab your yarn and have 1 single crochet. So here it is. First 2 stitches, have 1 single crochet into each stitch, and now we will have chain 2. So it's 1 and 2. Have this chain 2, and now we will skip over this next 2 stitches. So it's 1 and 2. We will skip over this next 2 stitches, and we will go to the stitch after that, this one, into our this third stitch, and here we will have 1 single crochet. So simply just insert your hook, grab a yarn and have your this 1 single crochet, and again we will go to this next stitch, insert your hook into this next stitch, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Again we will chain up 2, 1 and 2, and now we will skip over this next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and again for over this next 2 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. Again chain up 2, 1 and 2, and now skip this next 2 stitches, go to the stitch after that, into this next 2 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. just like this. Now keep on repeating this pattern. So keep on having 2 single crochets, then chain 2 and skip your this next 2 stitches. Again have your this 2 single crochets, chain 2 and skip your this next 2 stitches. Keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and I'm gonna meet you at the end in here. So remember, that's gonna be your last stitch, not this one. This is just slip stitch. So that's gonna be your last stitch, and here we will skip our this last 2 stitches. So here we are gonna have our this chain 2. So here it is. I'm gonna meet you on this stitch, and this is gonna be my last single crochet. So now keep on working on your round number 4, and I will meet you somewhere here. And here it is. I'm at the end of my this round number 4, and I got my this 98 stitches here. So if you will count with your this all single crochets and chain 2, you got your this 98 single crochets here. So this is my 98th single crochet, and now for my last 2 stitches I will have a chain 1 here. So simply just have a chain 1. Now this chain 1 will count as your 99th stitch, and for your last stitch, your 100th stitch, we will skip over this next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now here this one is a slip stitch and this one is a chain 1. So here we will straightway go to this stitch number 1 of our this round number 4. So here it is. We'll skip over this next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Have your only one chain 1 here, and now take out your this stitch marker here. We will skip all of these 4 stitches here. Insert your hook into the first stitch here, grab a yarn and have one slip stitch here. Now this last slip stitch will count as your stitch number 100, your last stitch. Here it is. So we got our this chain 1 and one last slip stitch here. So this is your stitch number 99 and this is your stitch number 100, and here it is. It looks like this. And now here we will have a chain 1 for our round number 5, and now we will again insert our hook into this first stitch. Insert your hook into this first stitch, grab a yarn and have one single crochet here like this, and have a chain 1. Now this one single crochet and chain 1 will count as your first double crochet. So here it is. This is your first double crochet. Have your this stitch marker on your this chain 1 here, because this is your first double crochet of your round number 5. Again we will go to this next stitch, and here again we will have one double crochet. So for that, yarn over, insert your hook into this next stitch, grab a yarn and have your one more double crochet here. So here it is. First 2 stitches we will have one double crochet into each stitch, and now we will have chain 2, 1 and 2, and now we will skip over this next 2 chains. So 1 and 2. We will skip over this next 2 chains and we will go to this single crochets, and here again we will have one double crochet into each stitch on over this 2 single crochets from our previous round. So here it is. Yarn over, again skip your this next chain 2, go to this one single crochet here and insert your hook, and you have your this one double crochet, yarn over, go to this next single crochet, insert your hook, grab yarn and have your this one double crochet. Here it is. It looks like this. And now we will repeat our this pattern all the way around on our this round number 5. So again, chain up 2, 1 and 2, chain up 2, and again skip this next chain 2, and we will go to this next single crochets, our next 2 single crochets, and here we will again have one double crochet on each stitch. So here it is. It's 1 and 2. Again chain 2, 1 and 2, skip this next chain 2, go to this next 2 single crochets and have one double crochet into your this each single crochet. So here it is. It's 1 and 2, just like this. Here it is. It looks like this. And now keep on repeating your pattern all the way around, and I will meet you on my this 98th stitch, on my this last 2 single crochets. So here it is. I will meet you on my this 98th stitch, and here I'm going to have my last double crochet, and I will tell you how to finish up our this round number 5. So here it is. I'm going to meet you on this 98th stitch. And here it is. I'm on my this stitch number 98 of my this round number 5, and here it is. It looks like this. And now here, this is my stitch number 98, and now I will have a chain 1 only, so that's going to count as my stitch number 99. And now here again I will take out my this stitch marker, and I will insert my hook into my this first stitch, into my this chain 1. Remember, this is my first double crochet, and we'll have a slip stitch here. And now this last slip stitch will count as my one stitch, my stitch number 100. Here it is, like this. So we will finish up our this round number 5, like this. And now we will repeat our round number 4 and round number 5 all the way until our required length. And I'm gonna go up to my round number 29. So here it is again. For my round number 6, I will repeat my this round number 4. So for that, here it is. I've just got my this slip stitch here. Now I will have a chain 1, and now I will insert my hook again into my this chain 1. Remember, we have our this 1 single crochet and a chain 1 as our first double crochet. So here it is, just insert your hook into the same stitch, into this first stitch, grab a yarn and have your 1 single crochet here. And now have your this stitch marker back on, and again first 2 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1 and 2, have chain 2, 1 and 2, skip this next chain 2, go to this next 2 double crochets, and here we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1 and 2, again chain 2, 1 and 2, skip this next chain 2 and go to this next double crochets and have 1 single crochet on top of each double crochet. Here it is, like this, and here it is, it looks like this. And now keep on repeating your round number 4 on this round number 6. And remember, we are keep on repeating our round number 4 and round number 5 until our required length. So if you want to add up some rows, you can add up as many rows as you want. I'm gonna go up to my row number 29, and I will meet you after my row number 29, and I will keep on repeating my this row number 4 and row number 5, and I will meet you after my row number 29 or round number 29. And here it is, after my row number or round number 29, it looks like this. And here it is, I've got my this last stitch, my slip stitch here, stitch number 100. Here it is. And now for our next round number 30, I will just have a chain 1, and I will again insert my hook into my this first stitch, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have 1 single crochet here. Now here, if you want, you can have a stitch marker. That's going to be your first stitch of your round number 30. And now we will have 1 single crochet on each stitch all the way round. So here it is, we got over this 1 single crochet. We will go to this next stitch and we will have 1 single crochet, and we are here now. So into our this chain 2 space, we will have 2 single crochets. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. Again, for next 2 stitches, have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1 and 2. And again, go to this chain 2 space and have 2 single crochets here, 1 and 2. Here it is. So keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch all the way around, and by the end we are going to have our 100 single crochets by the end of our this round number 30. And I'm going to meet you on this stitch on my stitch number 98, and we'll tell you how to close our this round number 30. So here it is, keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch, and I will meet you on my stitch number 98. And here it is, I'm at this stitch number 98 on my this round number 30. And now I'm here. So here we have our this chain 1 and a slip stitch. We count over this slip stitch as our this stitch number 100. So here it is, into our this last chain 2 space, we will have 2 single crochets. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. So have 2 single crochets into your this last chain 2 space. And now we will take out our this stitch marker and we will go to this first stitch. Now this is our first stitch. Now here I will insert my hook into my this first stitch and will grab the yarn. Here it is, I'm going to have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's going to be your first stitch of your round number 31. Remember, we haven't had any slip stitch or a chain 1 here. We straightway start working on our this round number 31. After finishing up our this round number 30, this is the last stitch of our round number 30. This is the first stitch of our round number 31, and we are doing this because we don't want any flaw into our this pattern, so it should go smooth. Here it is. So here it is. For that, we will straightway start working on our round number 31. Now here again, for our this round number 31, we will have 1 single crochet on each stitch, and for our next round number 32, we will have 1 single crochet on each stitch. So here it is, keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch, and your each round number 31 and 32, will have 100 stitches. And remember, we are not having any slip stitch or a chain one, so straightway start your next round. So after finishing up your round number 31 here with your 100th stitch, straightway start your round number 32 with the single crochet. Now keep on having one single crochet on each stitch, and your each round number 31 and 32 will have 100 stitches. And I'm gonna meet you after my round number 32. 3, 2. Remember, we are working on our round number 31 here, and I will add another round with one single crochet on each stitch. And here it is. After my round number 32, it looks like this. And now for my round number 33, I will simply take out my this stitch marker, and here I will have one single crochet on each stitch for first 18 stitches. So here it is. Have you this first stitch, have you this first single crochet, straightway start here this round number 33. And now first 18, 1, 8, first 18 stitches, we will have one single crochet on each stitch. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3. So here it is. First 18 stitches, I have my this one single crochet on each stitch. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And now we will chain up 25 here. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23, 24, and 25. So have this 25 chains, and now we will skip next 14 stitches here. So here it is. This is your last worked stitch. So go to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 stitches. And we will go to this stitch number 15. Now here, insert your hook into the stitch number 15 and grab your yarn and have one single crochet here. And now onwards here, we will have one single crochet on each stitch for next 36 stitches. 36, 3, 6. So here it is. Like this. Have you this chain 25, skip your this 14 stitches here on your round number 32, and now keep on having one single crochet on each stitch. Start from this 15th stitch and have one single crochet on each stitch for next 36 stitches. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on having your this one single crochet on each stitch, and I'll meet you after my this 36 stitches. And here it is. I got my this 36 stitches here, 36 single crochets, and now we are here. Now here again we will chain up 25. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23, 24, and 25. Now again we will skip our next 14 stitches here. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and go to the stitch number 15. Insert your hook, grab a yarn, and have one single crochet here. And now keep on having one single crochet on each stitch until the end of this round, and you're going to have remaining 18 stitches here. So keep on having one single crochet on each stitch, and you're going to have your this 18 single crochets here, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. And here it is. I finished my this round number 33, and now for round number 34, I will simply take out my this stitch marker, and I will go to this first stitch. I will have my this first single crochet here, and now keep on having one single crochet on each stitch for first 18 stitches. 1, 8. So keep on having one single crochet on each stitch until here on your this first 18 stitches, and I'm gonna meet you here. And here it is. I got my this first 18 single crochets here, and now we are here on our this chain 25. Now here on our this chain 25, we will have one half double crochet into each stitch. So here it is. Yarn over and insert your hook into this first chain here like this, and grab your yarn. You're gonna have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and spool your yarn through all 3 loops, and this is your first half double crochet. Now yarn over and go to this next stitch, insert your hook into this next chain, and grab yarn and have one half double crochet. And now keep on having one half double crochet on each chain here, and by the end you're going to have this 25 half double crochets. Here it is, just like this, and grab your yarn and have this one half double crochet. Now here keep on having your one half double crochet into each chain, and by the end you're going to have this 25 half double crochets, and I'm going to meet you here at the end. And here it is. I've got my this 25 half double crochets here, and I'm here on my this last chain. Now here, this one is my first single crochet, and now I will keep on having one single crochet on each stitch for my this next 36 stitches. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3 here, like this. Now keep on having one single crochet on each stitch for this next 36 stitches. And now after that we will be here on our this chain 25. So here again we will repeat our this pattern. So we will have one half double crochet on each chain on our this 25 chains as well, and after that we will have this remaining 18 single crochets. So keep on repeating your pattern, keep on having your this first 36 single crochets, and then another 25 half double crochets on your this chain 25, and then another 18 single crochets, and I'm gonna meet you at the end here. And here it is. I've got my this last 18 single crochets, I got my this 25 half double crochets as well, and now here I will simply take out my this stitch marker, and I will go to this first stitch, we'll grab the yarn and we'll have one slip stitch here just like this. And now we will cut the yarn, so just cut your yarn in here and secure your this last stitch. And here I'm just gonna have my this needle, here it is, and now we will go to this next stitch. So just go to this next stitch. This is the stitch you have already have your this slip stitch. Go to this next stitch, insert your this needle like this, and grab your yarn and go to this last slip stitch, go into this loop here like this one, and take out your this needle from the back here like this, and that will create a little nice stitch in here, and your work will be flawless. Here it is, it looks like this. And now take out your this loose end at the back, and now you can simply hide your this end in. So have your this knot to secure your this yarn, and then hide this one, and I'm gonna meet you after that. And here it is, our net bag is ready, and it looks like this. Here it is. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.